Have you ever seen a commercial that says if you're 18 and older and you suffer from asthma or some other medical condition, you may be eligible for a clinical trial? Well, that's what biostatisticians do. They run those trials. I'm studying math and statistics in hopes of becoming one. Catherine Modi says, if you like math and biology and want to make a difference in the world, biostats is a good plan. They're important because they search for better medicine, agricultural products, and environmental protection. I'm going to tell you the general job description, the road to get there, and a daily schedule. What is a biostatistician? They study the application of statistics in biology. You need some skills for these. You need to multitask, and then you need some technical skills, like some math skills and the ability to computer program. You need to be able to work in a team, and you need good communication skills, both written and verbal. The salary can vary depending on what degree you have and how many years of experience you have. If you have your master's and you're just starting out, that's about $50,000 to $75,000 a year. But after about 20 years of experience, it's $90,000 to $120,000. If you have your doctorate and you're just starting, it's about $75,000 to $95,000 a year. But with 20 years of experience, it's $140,000 to $180,000 a year. The job outlook is average. It's about 14%. That's about 3,500 new jobs by the year 2020. There are many opportunities in the biostatistics field. One is a pharmaceutical company. Some other ones are universities, hospitals, consulting firms, and the government. The government hires about 20% of all statistics majors. Now that you know some general knowledge, it seems like a great job, but there are some more advantages and disadvantages you need to know. Some more advantages would be the working conditions. You get to work in an office, a lab, and sometimes the field, and you even have opportunities to go overseas. It's about a 40-hour work week, which is about a 9-to-5 job, and you have to wear business casual. You have fast advancement and management opportunities, and great health insurance. Some disadvantages would be that certain studies have weird hours. Like if you're studying someone with a sleep disorder, you would have to work at night. There are also some unruly people who don't cooperate, and there's some long papers you have to write. Andrea Santiago said, crunching numbers can be tedious. When something goes wrong, then adaptability and flexibility is important. Overall, there are many advantages, but how do you even get to that point? That's when education comes in. At the undergrad level, they don't offer biostatistics. You have to get a degree in either math, statistics, computer programming, or biology. After that, you go to grad school. You have to at least get your master's, but it's recommended that you get your doctorate. There are 37 schools in the United States that offer the master's program. There are 19 schools that offer the doctorate program. To get a job, you need about 2 or more years of experience, and you can get this through a postdoc. That's when after you graduate, you work for a university and you just do research for about 2 years. But after your postdoc, you can get a more advanced job. You have 3 expectations when you have an advanced job. That'd be to design an experiment, like finding a cost-effective drug, collecting and analyzing data, and interpreting results. You can apply those skills in many areas, such as health services, nutrition, policy, clinical trials, and genetics. A normal workday really depends on where you are in your experiment. Let's say you're studying what the effects of sedation are after surgery. The first step would be to design your experiment. And if you're in that step, you would be finding people to partake in your trial and getting funding. If you're retrieving data, if you're in that step, then you would be going to the hospitals or to the clinics where these studies are happening. If you were either analyzing data, coming to conclusions, or writing a report, you would be in an office at a desk at a computer doing paperwork. If you were presenting your findings, you would be either in a conference room or you'd be across the country at different colleges giving speeches. Overall, biostatistics start with an advanced degree, they do research and experiments. They can advance to either further options like management. They're important because they find advances in medical care, agricultural care, and environmental protection. Next time you see a commercial that talks about a clinical trial, remember that a biostatistician is looking for a cure to that disease.